Money. We all chase it. But have you ever wondered, what if the wealth we seek is not the true wealth at all? Today I'll tell you a story that reveals the Stoic truth about money and what real richness in life actually means. Stay with me till the end, because this story might just change the way you look at success. Forever. There once was a young man named Arjun. Arjun was clever, hardworking, and full of ambition. He grew up in a small town where his family struggled to make ends meet. Every day, he saw his father working long hours in the fields, and his mother saving every single coin with care. As a child, Arjun made a silent promise to himself. One day, I will be rich. One day, I will give my family everything they never had. And so he studied harder than everyone else. He topped his school, earned a scholarship, and finally landed a well-paying job in the city. His first salary felt like magic. He bought gifts for his parents, clothes for himself, and a phone he had always dreamed of. It felt good, but soon, good was not enough. He wanted more, a bigger house, a better car, fancier holidays. The more he earned, the more he desired. Years passed. Arjun's career skyrocketed. From a small cubicle, he moved into a glass office. From a rented flat to a luxurious apartment. His bank account grew. His social media sparkled with pictures of foreign trips, fine dining, and expensive gadgets. But deep inside, something strange happened. The more he gained, the emptier he felt. At night, lying in his soft bed, he often wondered, why do I still feel restless? Why do I still feel like something is missing? Then one day, during a business trip, Arjun's flight got delayed. Annoyed and restless, he sat in the waiting lounge. An old man with simple clothes and calm eyes sat beside him. He had no flashy watch, no fancy phone, just a small book in his hands. Arjun glanced at the title. It read, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Curious, Arjun asked, "Excuse me, what are you reading?" The old man smiled and said, "Wisdom from a Stoic king. Words about life, wealth, and what truly matters." Arjun laughed lightly. "I've worked hard all my life to be successful. Money is what matters most in this world." The old man nodded gently. "Does it? Then why do you look so tired?" The question pierced Arjun like an arrow. The old man then shared a small story. He said, "Many centuries ago, a rich merchant visited a philosopher. The merchant boasted about his gold, his ships, and his power. He asked the philosopher, 'Do you know how wealthy I am?' The philosopher replied, 'Yes, you have a lot of money. But tell me, if tomorrow your wealth disappears, will you still feel rich inside?' The merchant was silent, because he knew, without his gold, he felt like nothing. The old man closed his book and looked at Arjun. "You see, young man, money can buy comfort, but not contentment. It can buy medicines, but not health. It can buy entertainment, but not peace. True wealth is when you need little, but have much inside you, gratitude, wisdom, and character. That is what the Stoics taught." Arjun sat frozen. His mind replayed his own life. Every late night at the office, every anxious thought, every restless moment. He had chased wealth outside, but never built wealth inside. That night, when Arjun returned to his hotel, he could not sleep. He picked up his phone, searched for Stoic philosophy, and began reading. He learned that true wealth, according to the Stoics, is not about how much you own, but about how little you actually need. He realized he had been living like a thirsty man drinking salt water. The more he consumed, the thirstier he became. From that day, Arjun changed. He still worked hard, but not just for money. He spent more time with his parents. He began helping the poor children in his town. He learned to be content with simple meals, simple clothes, and honest friendships. And strangely, he felt richer than ever before. His peace was no longer tied to his bank balance. His happiness was no longer trapped in a new car or phone. He had discovered the true wealth that cannot be stolen, cannot be lost, and cannot be bought. My friend, Arjun's story is not just his, it is ours. We live in a world that tells us, more money, more success, more things. But remember this, if your happiness depends only on what you own, you will always feel poor. The Stoics taught that true wealth is freedom. Freedom from endless desire. Freedom from fear of loss. Freedom from comparing your life with others. Real wealth is gratitude. Real wealth is peace of mind. Real wealth is knowing that even with little, you are enough. So ask yourself today, are you chasing coins or are you building character? Are you filling your pockets or are you filling your heart? Because in the end, money will come and go. But the wealth inside you, that will stay forever. If this story touched you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, true wealth is not found in your bank account, but in your mindset. Live simply, be grateful, and stay truly rich.